Ki MLA na Liang Pyrshah kamtamu Dr. Mukul Sangma u MLA jangko All India Trinamool Congress na Songsak constituency ubaderu unang yalam Liang Pyrshah kila penpau ke jing Khñium yu Rakkam Sangma u menteri ubadai pej ya ketanat puli puthi ke sarkar jela namar ke jing Shai ki Jubab jong u Halor ke jing Tei ya ki Ekalavya Model Residential School bat ke Center of Excellence for Sports ha ke jela barok kawai ha ki Arsnem ki baladem Haba Jubab yiki jingkeli haga sengi ka bakenda jong ka dorbar mang tengka jong ka yeng dorbar tauan ka jela haga khan ar tarik uluber arajar arpusan ka balabo da ki MLA jong ka Voice of the People Party kata uba Heaving Stone Karpran na maurang keneng ban uba Bright Star Well Marbanyang na maulai constituency Rakkam uliat ho bakidan lai pupra tali ki Skul Ekalavya bat ki Center of Excellence ki badang tei hakeleng ki CNRD block ke jela Ki MLA na Liang Pyrshah kila buru ke jingkeli yu menteri ba un kambatai shushu syapang ki Ekalavya School ha ka ba ulong bakidan menta tang arteli ki bala pendep bantai badang am ya ke jing menjur ban pentrai kamno ya ki kat ba ya ki Center of Excellence pat ulong ba dang pha jing terwa syaka sarkar India bakan menjur.
Speaker sir, the reply to question number 87 sir. Yes sir, so for Ekalavya Residential Model School, the proposal for Center of Excellence for Sports has not been approved by the Government of India. Sir B, sir 38 numbers.
Sir.
Yes,
thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I also thank the Minister in charge of Education for the reply. So may I know from the Honorable Minister whether the government is pursuing for the early approval of the project.
Yes, sir. So why the Government of India is delayed? Because the ongoing project is yet to be completed fully, sir. Maybe because of this.
So what these proposed projects, the repairs have been prepared or not, sir?
Speaker, sir, I mean for the entire project or just for the COE?
No, these projects which are waiting for the approval.
So, in fact, there are 38 number of AMRS, of which many has been approved, sir. But there are some under at different positions, sir. Some are under construction, some are the tendering process, and many of the DPR has been approved, sir.
So when do you expect that approval will be given by the Government of India and the Ministry of Tribal Affairs?
Speaker, sir. So it is, may I get the clarity of the question, sir?
No. When do you expect that the Government of India will approve the project, sir?
Speaker, sir, it is about the COE or entire project, sir?
Oh, this Center for Excellence for Sport, this one which I have mentioned. Sir.
Speaker, sir, so this is up to the Government of India, sir, whether they will approve or not. It's not my position to say, sir, but the proposal has been sent for the four initially, but we are awaiting the approval of the Government of India, sir.
Will you please place and table on the floor of the House of this 38 numbers projects, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Bright Star, please.
So, may I know from the Minister in charge of Education, the different components of the Ekalavya Model Residential Schools that is there? Different components.
Speaker, sir, it is a different component about the project, sir?
Yes.
So this has a different components, sir, about the academic buildings, the hostel, the playground, the boundary wall, all this. So I don't have the detail with me right now, but this include all the require component for the institution to run, sir. The hostel, the academic, the step quarter, it all respects, sir.
What I mean to say is, if we go by the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, there are, if I'm not mistaken, there are 3 components. One is the Ekalavya Model Residential School, and the second component is the Center of Excellence for Sports, and the third one is the Ekalavya Model Day Boarding Schools. So, may I know from the Honorable Minister, from the 38 numbers that have been proposed, what are the breakups out of these 38 numbers? As far as the Ekalavya Model Residential School is concerned, how many? And then the Center of Excellence for Sports, and finally the Ekalavya Model Day Boarding Schools.
Speaker, sir, as of now, sir, the Government of India has already, the first sanction is for Ekalavya Model Residential School only first, sir. And as already replied, Center of Excellence and other companies, we are awaiting the approval of the Government of India, sir.
No, because may I also know from the Minister, what are the different criteria for setting up of the EMRS, the Center of Excellence for Sports, as well as the Ekalavya Model Day Boarding Schools?
Speaker, sir, for the EMRS, the first criteria, the land of about 8 acres should be available at the pre, of course. And so for the others, for the other component, I don't have information right now with me, sir. But as said, sir, after the completion of all this project EMRS first, sir, the second stage for COE and other component will be moved on, sir.
No, why I'm asking this is because if we go by the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, the criteria for setting up of the EMRS is where the population, in fact, as per the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, by 2022, every block with 50% ST population or 20,000 tribal population, they are entitled to have one EMRS school. That is the criteria. And then as far as the Ekalavya Model Day Boarding School, where the ST population is more than 90%, they are entitled to set up the Ekalavya Model Day Boarding School. So based on these criteria, therefore I am asking the Minister concerned whether from the government side any proposal have been sent including the Ekalavya Day Model Day Boarding School.
Speaker, sir, so in fact our state, we are majority are ST, we are tribal population. In fact, all the blocks are qualified to have a EMRS at every block, sir. So as of now, the Government of India, Ministry of Tribal Affairs has sanctioned 38 number of EMRS for our state, for almost all the blocks except for the newly created and some blocks, sir. However, sir, after completion of all this project, we will propose for setting up more EMRS in rest of the blocks, sir.
Yes, Dr. Mukul Sangma, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, before I put my supplementaries, I would like to raise a point of order under Rule 300 and Rule 3637. Now, here the reply to start question 87B. The principal question is, the total number of Ekalavya Model Residential School and Center of Excellence for Sports that are going to be set up in the whole state. There are 2 components, but the reply is, sir, 38 numbers. So it does not give clarity for the members of the August House to put on supplementaries. So may I first request the Honorable Minister to give a correct reply in respect of B first, so before I put my supplementary.
Speaker, sir, it is clear, sir. As of now, sir, the EMRS school sanctioned for the state is 38 number. So, but for the Center of Excellence as we have proposed as of now 4, but it is we are awaiting the approval of the Government of India. So we have not received as of now the approval of the Government of India. But sir, this 38 it is clearly the EMRS school only, sir.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, sir. If the reply is only for EMRS, the reply should have been, sir, 38 numbers for in respect of EMRS only. That will give a clarity. I think, Mr. Speaker, sir, I am only raising this point of order in order to ensure that the ministers look at the principal question properly so that any breakup of reply can be appropriately provided for the House. Now, my supplementary is these 38 numbers of EMRS. When was it sanctioned? The date, the year?
Speaker, sir. So, so I don't have exact date with me, sir, but the DPR for approval for all the sum of the has been approved in 2023. So the exact date I don't have with me right now, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, this is another problem. Why I'm asking the date is we have to know when was this sanctioned, because this fund is provided under the provision, constitutional provision of Article 275(1). Whether you spend it for these or other things, you will have the same fund. But the moment you have these and you don't implement, you deprive the state from further getting the fund under the provision of Article 275(1). Therefore, there is a need for the House, in the interest of the state, as to when was this sanctioned and why was there delay. Whether there was a delay or not, we will know only when we know the date of the sanction.
So, because sir, at no point of time, so that detailed exact date of sanction is not with me, so I record notice, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I don't know how to respond to this type of reply. Another supplementary, Mr. Speaker, sir. Is out of these 38 numbers of EMRS, or to be more precise, Ekalavya Model Residential School, out of these 38, how many of these projects in respect of implementation, how many of these projects are in the process of implementation now, out of these 38?
Speaker, sir, so at the initial stage, sir, there were the implementing agency was approved, sir, for the one Manitco and Webcourse, and the state government has implemented 2, so that has been completed. But sir, now there are 9 EMRS which being implemented by Manitco, sir. So that is at a different stage. So that is about. Suppose in South Korea has Bakmara, it is 17. So these are all below 20% as of now, sir. And sir, and with respect to the 4 number of EMRS, which is being implemented by Webcourse, sir, so about Nongstein, it is 46%. Sir, Tikurikula, it is 8%, sir. Sir, Makurwat is under DPR process, and Amlarin is 42%. And so the 16 number of project, which was with Manitco for last 2-3 years, but since it was delaying, and we have pursued with the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, and that is handed over to the state government, sir. There are 16 number. There are 23 number, so out of 23, there are 16 number, which is under the
Yet to
process. Yes, sir.
Yet to start.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, why I'm asking this question is because we remember, in respect of this particular sanction, long time ago, I also don't remember, last time, just immediately, I think if I recollect, 2019-20. Yes. Now, since I heard 16 number of the projects are yet to take off. In respect of these 16, may I know from the minister in charge, in respect of how many of these numbers the land has been finalized? Because as far as I know, it's like putting the cart before the horse. So without identifying the land, without finalizing the location, Government of India was asked, they have given because it is your entitlement. The state is entitled to get the fund under Article 275(1). So in respect of how many of these projects which are which implementation is yet to be started, for how many land have been finalized and for how many land have not been finalized?
Speaker, sir. So it is not 16 in fact, and just to get corrected. With the state government, it's 23 numbers, sir. Out of 23, the 16 is on the process of tendering, and the 7 are on the states of DPR. So out of 23, only 5 number having the land issues, so the rest, the land has been settled, sir.
May I know, Mr. Speaker, sir, I think Minister could have easily said in respect of these diseases, which are those 5 numbers of the targeted area in respect of the CNRD block, where the finalization of land and location is yet to be completed, because we are there to help, assist. You're biting more than what you can chew. So share it with the local MLAs. None of the local MLAs also know what is happening. There are many ways of getting land. People will have to donate. We'll have to convince the people. Even for a medical college, 300 bighas, that is 100 acres, people were so generous to give. So I think what is necessary, Mr. Speaker, sir, is to share this information, write to the MLAs, get some cooperation from the community. So may I know which are those blocks where issue of land is the hurdle for the department to start the implementation of this project?
Speaker, sir. So the land issue which is having right now is Lycourt block, sir, Iska sales, and Morinkening, sir, Milliam, Umsning, and Lasken blocks. These are the 5, sir.
In respect of Garwins, there is none?
Yes, sir.
I'm yet to know as to where is this particular project in respect of identification of land, where it is in respect of Samanda, your Songsak block.
If you don't have to reply now, you can lay it on the table.
Yes, sir. Sir, right now I don't have detail with me, so I will lay on the table of the house.
Mr. Speaker, sir, only one suggestion. I will request the Minister in charge to write letters to the concerned local MLAs in respect of this issue, so that we can collectively resolve this issue, because this is a precious money. So let this project take off. May I get an assurance on that regard?
Speaker, sir, it is true, sir, and a point noted, sir. In fact, we are talking to some of the honorable MLAs, sir, and we'll be talking to them and we'll be meeting them, sir. We will be meeting officially, sir. In fact, sir, I want to tell the House that even in my area, sir, we have still land issue for last 3 years, but only in the last month we could settle, sir, all these issues, sir. Yes, sir. Point noted, sir.
Yes, Adil, please.
Sir, I would like to come to reply 87A, where the Minister has replied that the proposal for Centre of Excellence for Sports has not yet been approved by the Government of India. And in the course of his reply, sir, he mentioned that some are constructed. So how is it possible, when approval is yet to be received by the Government of India, that some are being undertaken for construction? So may I get because I'm rather confused with the reply of the Honourable Minister.
Speaker, sir, so Center of Excellence for Sports is different components, sir. So what I have said, the approval of DPR and a sanction is a different for the project, sir. But however, for the setting of excellence and for all the purpose, the Government of India, Minister of Tribal has asked for required amount of land. So after the completion of all the projects, sir, we will propose, and the Government of India will sanction the other component for Center of excellence. So these are two separate components.
So I think the minister is combining two questions in one reply. So that is the reason we are confused as a house. So sir, may I know from the honorable minister, how many EMRS schools so far have been set up in the state? Already set up.
So as I have already stated, out of total 38 number of EMRS schools, sir, there are different states of construction, different states of tendering, and a DPL. But so, however, sir, there are
No,
two.
sir, I think yes,
Yes, sir.
I think the minister is not getting my question. So the reply to 87A to the question, the total number of Ekalavya Model Residential School, EMRS, and Center of Excellence for Sports that going to be set up in the whole state. So his reply to B is 38. So I'm not asking about schools to be set up. I'm asking about schools that have already been set up under this scheme. Sir. How many?
Which are already functional.
So, as I have stated already, because the building is yet to be completed, sir. But however, the two, the Samanda and the Paham Sem is already completed, and we are awaiting to be functional at the earliest, and we are pushing with the ministry to make it functional at the
So far,
earliest.
none yet.
Yes, sir.
So are we made to believe that there are only two schools that have already been established under this scheme, sir?
So practically, sir, the Paham Sem and the Samanda is already, the building is completed, and we are awaiting the ministry to place the faculty and other required to make it functional.
So, sir, may I know the status of one EMRS school in Shillong Kalong in Ranikor? What is the status of this school, sir? Because I was told that construction has already been completed. It has been left without any attention, sir.
Sir, in Ranikor block, sir, I think EMRS project is yet to be taken off, sir.
Yes, Karpran, please.
Because the course of reply by the minister, there's no land issues at Morkring block because the land is available. The location is there at Rakkam, and the Durbashna has given the NOC also. And some people from the education department have come for inspection and found that the land is feasible. Sir.
Speaker, sir, yes, sir, but we are waiting for the final report from the DC, sir.
Pyrshah, please.
May I know from the Minister in charge of education whether land have been identified in my block, Meghalaya block? Because in the course of his reply, the 5 areas where land have yet to be settled, it is not reflected. So may I know whether there is no land issue with regards to Meghalaya block?
Speaker, sir, in the initial sanctions, sir, only we have received 38 number of EMRS for the state, sir. So as of now, that does not figure the Meghalaya blocks. And maybe in the days to come, we will propose to set up even in Meghalaya Synod blocks.
Habatin, page bahagi Kashab plus F.
Ka plus F?
Hakabam bangibam dunaki eki bataye kamet. Namar kata habathiru atau kau kamlu ka umpnyang kadut pet ya Kashab plus F haka jingsom. Yaki nutrient kumki vitamin bat ka iron la icon diat bat ka bathau bha kam kata ikadur jingki marbam ka jingmat lani ka rukom shed yaki. Balehi banai kita. Kadon ka we ka jing mentoy ba kongsan. Ka kot ka kia. Ka nutrition ba khambha ka jing im ba khambha pendon kam daki mar ba modon ka sharp plus F menta kasni
Lawan Ra Shafi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya.